Hey you guys!
Hello.
So, we're gonna talk about something, pretty serious today.
Yeah, not our usual jizz jazz.
Yeah, not our usual just hanging around being stupid. We're gonna talk about stuff that I hope will help a lot of people, and, that's kind of what I always wanted to do with this YouTube channel, and, I hope by making you laugh we can help, but I also want to give some serious advice, and, maybe, just,
help you be a little more comfortable with yourself.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about gay relationships and being gay itself.
In general.
Yeah, because in all reality, they are two very different things. In one of my the first videos that Nikolai was in, he talked about accepting yourself, and I didn't tell him to prepare for this, but I want you to start talking about what you meant with it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I put you on the spot, but I don't want it to be scripted.
Oh, okay. Like, what aspect of it?
Like, when you said that a big part of coming out is accepting who you are and accepting yourself. Why do you think that's important?
Well, it's like I said in another video, you have to learn to accept yourself before you can be ready for others to accept you. And, that's the hardest thing. I remember, freshman year, I was, I thought I was, because I would, notice guys and stuff. I would tell myself, oh, no, you're just bi. You mostly like girls, you're just being weird with liking guys. And then it was, progressively more, I was like, oh, maybe I'm a little bit more gay than bi. And then maybe I am gay, and then it kept going on, from there. And so, basically, last year, junior year, I finally accepted, yeah, you kinda are just gay.
Yeah, homo.
Yeah, I'm a homosexual. And, yeah, and then I turned to starting to get some boyfriends, which was really nice. I wanted a girlfriend, but then I was like, whoop, now it's time for a boyfriend. And then I got this really cute guy off of Hot or Not. I was so happy.
It was me. You guys thought it was me. I wanna feed off of that a little bit. I think accepting yourself is by far the most important part of being gay.
Do you know what's the base part?
Yeah, it is. It's what everything builds off of. And I'm gonna get off of other things, but I also remember was it my freshman year? It was the end of my freshman year. I started watching YouTube because I was kind of figuring out that I was gay, but I was so mad at myself for being gay. I remember thinking that I was gay in middle school and elementary school, and because I went to Christian school ever since I was in 6th grade. So I've always been taught that that's wrong, even though it isn't. The Bible is very unclear about that, but it does say that you don't go to hell for it. It's not great, but you're not going to go to hell. All sins are created equal.
But you break most of the commandments on a daily basis anyways.
Yes, all sins are forgiven.
Especially the 6th.
The 6th. Oh god, I should know that, but I don't! I remember being in middle school and stuff and being really, really upset. And I remember very distinctly a few times crying, and I remember doing it a lot, especially at night, because I didn't want to be gay, because I knew it was going to be hard and stuff, and that doesn't sound fun. I wanted to be normal. So then, freshman year, I started to accept myself, but I was still mad, and I went onto YouTube, and I started looking at coming out videos, and the first one I stumbled onto was Mark Miller's coming out video. And I remember that moment that I watched that video and him kind of explaining that after he came out, no one really cared. I burst into tears, not of being scared, but it was a relief. Because yeah, I related to him because I felt I was scared and stuff. But that was the big point where I finally accepted it, and it was a huge relief. And the next thing that's important about coming out is
learn the colors of the gay pride flag.
What? Is having good friends. I see a whole bunch of people, and I see comments and stuff of people, or not comments, I don't think we see any comments, but I've had people talk to me directly and say that They're too scared to come out because the group of friends that they have, they don't think they would accept. Don't have friends that won't accept and love you for who you are. If they don't do that, they're not good friends. If someone is so put off because you enjoy the same sex, then they're not a real friend. And Nikolai just recently came out to one of his friends. You want to talk about that at all? How did it make you feel?
Actually, it was really good. Because the first person I came out to was my friend Jessica, who was my former girlfriend, and that was funny because on Instagram she was like, "Why'd you end up breaking up with me? You never really gave me a reason." And I was like, "Text me, I have a secret." Then I made her tell me one of her secrets so I could tell her, and then I ended up telling her, and it actually felt really, really good to like come out to like my first person. It honestly like feels a lot better. It's not actually scary. It's scary for like the first 2 texts because all they're gonna say is like, oh my god, I can't believe it."
Oh, and what she said? What was what your friend said? Because I was there when you told her. She was like,
oh my,
oh my,
oh my,
oh my.
And yeah, so a lot of times I feel like if you have like female friends, it's easier to come out to them first because girls are like, oh god, a gay couple, yeah, or a gay guy, yay. So I feel like it's easier to come out to them.
Yeah, I know, but you know, guys are actually pretty good to come out to too. My friend Houston, who's been in some past videos, I came out to him and it was really easy. But then again, I'm pretty sure he knew for a while. He was just forced to hang out with me.
It's just a smidge obvious with you.
So yeah, that's really important, is to have good friends. And one thing about Nikolai is he's not out. He's not fully out.
Not completely out.
Yeah. So
just not in school.
Yeah. So I really like that because he can kind of give y'all a heads up on what it feels like in the process, because he's in the middle of the process.
I came out. Was that my second person?
Was that? No. Because you came out to your whole family knows.
Oh, I mean my second non-family member.
Yeah, but family's the hardest. Family's the hardest.
Well, my coming out was easy for my family.
Well, yeah.
Because I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. But we're not gonna talk about that.
No.
That's for another time.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next thing I want to talk about, and this is a more fun, is gay relationships. They are so stereotyped, and it is not what you think it is.
All the time.
If you are gay and you have not been in a relationship, do not take, well, kind of Modern Family. Do not take anything you see off of TV as what it really is, other than Modern Family. Modern Family's kind of close. I love Modern Family. But, media and...
Do not watch a typical gay movie on Netflix and then say all your opinions on that.
Yeah, because seriously, I've watched the gay movies and all that stuff, and it looks like all you do in a gay relationship is have sex.
That's only 99% of it.
Yeah, I know. There's a whole 0.1% where you're not having sex. I'm kidding. Gay relationships, just like straight relationships, should not at all revolve around sex.
In fact, you should wait till marriage.
Yes. Okay. We have honestly not had sex yet. Honestly. I'm not lying to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I swear. And I kind of like that because it proves that it's not revolving around sex, because it really kind of seems like it is. But I will tell you one thing that being in a gay relationship does revolve around. Can you guess it without me saying it?
Cuddling.
Cuddling! Yes! Cuddling is the best thing ever, and...
It really is. Even for us big guys, we love to cuddle.
Cuddling is the most amazing thing ever, and when you're in a relationship, you will do a shit ton of it. Ooh, I said our first bad word.
Oh my god, you naughty boy.
Yeah, but it's a lot of cuddling, but, you know, it's a lot of cuddling, but,
He loves his cuddling.
I do. I like cuddles.
Do I cuddle you?
Yes, you cuddle me. And another thing that really, really, really revolves around is trust. Food and trust. I feel like trust is a really big part, because a lot of the world doesn't like us, and you know what I say to them?
What's that?
That was the middle finger.
Oh, no.
I don't want to say the word because then it shows up in like subtitles. But you know, and you need to have someone you can depend on, because every now and then you are going to have a situation where someone is mean to you and they put you down, and that is it's hard at first, especially
like when you're walking through a store and somebody calls you a faggot.
Yeah, I was walking through. Were we at the mall?
I think yeah, we were.
We were at the mall, and I guess we were talking, and I made some indication that we were boyfriends, and someone walked past me, brushed past me kind of hard, said faggot, and then walked away. I never saw their freaking face. But
I didn't. Well, they didn't brush you that hard because then they would have been.
Yeah, I know, but it was hard enough to where I started paying attention on what they were doing, and then I heard them say that.
I didn't hear it. Like 30 seconds later, he was like, "Hey, guess what just happened?" And I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Where is he? I must find him and kill him and cut off."
Because honestly, that stuff happens, and you gotta expect hate. Hate happens. It doesn't matter who you are. You're gonna get hated.
Mm-hmm. Hate is gonna hate.
But it's good to have someone you can trust and rely on to be there for you in those tough times, because there are going to be tough times, and it's good to have someone with you at all times.
It's my baby boy.
I'm sorry. I want to cuddle. And I think probably the last thing that's also pretty important and that I should talk about is being able to be yourself in front of the person you do love.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
You're definitely your person.
What? That doesn't make sense. When you're in a relationship, you should never feel like you have to act a certain way. And Nikolai knows this all too well.
Yeah.
But
that's okay.
I feel like in a relationship, you don't have to act a certain way. You just do. You do you. You should be able to be yourself. And I'm myself in front of him all the time. Sometimes it's
disturbing
and offsetting.
But it's cute at the same time, because he's my baby.
I am. And, you know, I really want to make that a big deal. Don't feel like you have to act a certain way in front of someone to make them like you. If they don't like you for every bit of who you are, then they're not meant for you. Don't act like you're not.
Don't force yourself into your stereotypes.
Yeah.
You could be your stereotype.
Yeah. I'm kind of my stereotype.
I'm kind of a meathead sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fist bump. See? Normal.
But yeah, being who you are in front of the other person is important, because you can't lie about who you are forever.
No, you cannot.
If they don't accept you for who you are, they ain't good for you. They don't deserve you. I'm trying to think. We might do a second part of this video if y'all have any specific questions you might want to ask. In the comment box. We probably won't get to them right away, but maybe in a later, future video we can.
If you want to ask about any of the steps coming out or anything like specifically we didn't cover.
Yeah. And, okay, so 2 videos ago, I talked about doing a giveaway. So, in the giveaway video, I showed y'all some of the pictures that paintings or whatever that I've done. They're very modern styled paintings.
They smell
like spray paint, but that's because I haven't put a lacquer on them or whatever. But they're each one is unique, and I will make 2. We're gonna do 2 giveaways at once, and I will personalize the picture to you. Once the person who wins, I will get in contact with you, and I can talk to you about how you want it to look, what colors you want in it, stuff like that. And this is how we are doing the giveaway. Listen very, very closely. Put your listening hat on. For the first giveaway, and we're gonna be doing these at the exact same time. You can enter in both. For the first giveaway, you have to post a picture on Instagram, kind of related to us. You know, it can be a picture of us doing our thing, or it can be a quote, something we've said. You know, just something that you can relate to. It doesn't have to be like just random stuff to get in. And you have to use the hashtag for this one. You have to use the hashtag Austin and Nikolai.
And we'll put in the comments how to spell Nikolai
because his name is spelled a little bit differently than you think.
I'm weird.
But and you have to be following both of us. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna make it to where you have to be a subscriber, because I understand some people don't have YouTube channels, but you do have to follow me and Nikolai on Instagram. Once y'all put that in and hashtag it and stuff, we will put all of y'all's names into a bowl or hat or something, and we will select one on video, and that person can get in contact with me, and yeah. And the second one, the second giveaway is kind of the same. It will be Instagram based, but it will not be selected at random. Y'all have to post something about us, and the most creative, interesting, and cute picture will get the second one. You can be creative and stuff like that. You can draw, build, record, anything you want, and just get a picture of it and post it on Instagram, or a video if that's even what you want. And we will look through all of those, and for that one, the hashtag you have to use is, so we can do two different ones, is Nikolai and Austin. The first one was Austin and Nikolai, the second one is Nikolai and Austin.
Me first.
Yeah, because I want you first on one.
Oh yeah.
And we will go through all of those, every single one of them, I don't care how many it is, and we will choose the best 3, and the first one will get the picture. And we will show all 3 of our favorites for y'all to see.
And then number 2, we could do like a shout out.
Yeah, and number 2, we can do a shout out.
Number 3, we'll both follow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to get y'all into our YouTube channel, trying to get y'all as
interactive with us as
possible.
possible.
we wanna hear from you guys, and I hope this is a fun way to do it.
Because we really want to connect with you guys, not just be like monotone and just talking up here.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the giveaway, and it starts today. It starts the day this video goes out, and it will end on the 10th. On the 10th of December. On the 10th of December. On the 10th of December, it will end, and we will choose from those people. And probably on the 10th or 11th, we will put up the video of who won, and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So yeah, we really hope you guys like this. Hope it helps some people, and remember, you guys, you're never alone.
Because you always have us.
Bye, you guys. We love you so much.
We love you. And I love you.